Welcome back to another video. And in this video, we're going to understand or we're going to look at creating relationships, basically the diagram view. Just to understand this a little better. So let's assume we have this table. If you see, this is the sales table. In the sales table, we have the customer, of course, we have the sales ID, but we also have the customer ID and the product ID. But now let's assume I want to get the name of the product uh, using using this product ID. In Excel, we will be using the VLOOKUP to get this detail. However, in Power Pivot, we don't have that. We have to use something called as a related. That is the formula, and you will see this is or the tax function. This is what we need to use. However, since there is no relationship that is created between this, there is no way for Power Pivot to understand the relation. So we need to first create that relationship, and to do that, that is here. Okay, you will see the diagram view, so you can click on and you will see all the table that is there. Now we need to create a relationship between these. So the product ID here is the product ID that is here. So how do we create a relationship is I drag this, I click on it, drag it and drop it here on the product ID. Moment I do that, you can see it automatically creates this one to many because this product ID is going to be unique in this table. I cannot have two product IDs or I can't have the no a product with the same product ID. I need to have that is going to be unique. Your product ID in your product table is going to be unique, so that is why one. And that same product can appear multiple times in your sales table, so that is the one to many. And for you to see if the relationship how is it related, then all you need to do is just hover on this, and you can see it is going to show you the product ID to product ID is linked. Now let me also show you how do you delete it. You can just click on it and press the delete button and it will say delete from what. Okay. I can also drag it from here to here. Then even then you will see it is going to create one to the many relationship here. The next one is customer. And I think another thing to do is kind of lay your table correctly so that kind of looks easier for you to create those relationship. Now the customer ID here, I'm also going to link that to here. Okay. There's a possible. Please remember that the names don't have to be the same. Maybe because, for example, in a customer ID or your customer table, you could just have customer or ID, or it could be anything else. But in the back end that okay, so this customer ID is what we are referring to here in the sales table. So now there is a connection between the customer ID in the customer table to the customer ID in the sales table. Similarly, the product to the product ID here in the sales table. Okay. So this is how you create relationships. So now there is you've created or you've taught Power Pivot that there is a relationship between these data. Okay, so this is how we create relationships in Power Pivot. In the next video, we're going to see how do we use these DAX formulas and some of the other functions. Look at the calculated fields, the measures, and all of that. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.